SEBI has barred former IndusInd Bank CEO Sumant Kathpalia and 4 others from dealing in the share market. These individuals have been restrained from buying, selling or dealing in securities either directly or indirectly in any manner until further orders. All of this has been said in an interim order by the SEBI. Now, SEBI has also found that these executives sold stock options while being aware of the accounting discrepancies at the bank before they were publicly disclosed. SEBI is now reviewing whether these trades violated insider trading laws and the IndusInd Bank's internal code of conduct. Let me quickly go across now to my colleague Vishwanath Nair, who's been tracking and following the story relentlessly. Now, Vishwanath, a very, very massive revelation coming in right now, a huge news break. Give us all of the details, because now it appears that there is an insider trading charge.
Right, Sanjana, if you remember, the insider trading charge was something that NDTV Profit had first reported back in March when these issues had come up first. But let's get to what SEBI is saying in this case exactly. SEBI has found that not only did the management, the top management of the bank, know about the discrepancies and the accounting issues back in December 2023, they were also acting on this information and actively selling down shares that they owned to make money. And according to SEBI, this is dealing in unpublished price-sensitive information, which, according to SEBI, is not allowed under any guidelines. So, therefore, SEBI has taken an action against these 5 individuals, 2 of whom are very important. Sumant Kathpalia, the ex-CEO, and Arun Khurana, the deputy CEO of the bank. Both of them have now quit the bank, of course. And the third person, Anil Rao, who is currently one of the 2 executives who is running the bank, because that is what the board has gotten approved from the Reserve Bank of India. So, definitely a big issue as far as the propriety of these situations is concerned. Now, remember that in the SEBI order, it says that in December 2023, senior management of the banks were fully aware of large accounting gaps. In fact, the internal departments at IndusInd Bank had already estimated a hit of about 2,300 odd crores. After which, in January 2024, the bank appointed KPMG to conduct an external validation of these internal claims. And KPMG, in February of 2024, had already told the bank that the hit will be around 2,000 crores for IndusInd Bank. So, well before they actually came out to the market and informed the average public about this issue, the bank members were already aware of these issues for at least 15 months before the rest of the world came to know. So, those are serious violations that have been happening at IndusInd Bank, and this definitely raises questions about the quality of management, the quality of internal checks and balances, and the quality of how the board is conducting its activities and managing the management of the bank.
Absolutely, because this is a question that we have been asking right from the very start, right when it came to light about the RBI's suspicions, or rather their hesitancy about Sumant Kathpalia. NDTV Profit has constantly asked about whether the management was in the know. But SEBI in its order also making another very crucial statement, saying that at no point during the 2.5-month investigation did SEBI close its process, and neither had they given any clean chit during this period.
Right, Sandra. So that was because there were news reports claiming that SEBI had already closed the investigation and had not found anything. This was a month ago or so. And SEBI is clarifying to the rest of the world that, listen, we never closed our investigation. We never gave anybody a clean chit. The investigation was going on at that point in time and is still ongoing. Remember that this order that SEBI has given is only an interim order. There is still completion of the entire process that is pending, after which a final order will be released. In fact, the issues that SEBI found were so egregious that SEBI had to extend its powers and go out and impound money in the bank accounts of all of these 5 people, because that is not something that SEBI usually does. It doesn't impound any money in any person's bank account. But the hit here, according to SEBI's calculations, is about 20 crore. And to that effect, to that amount, the bank accounts of all of these 5 people will be locked up to that amount, of which a big chunk is actually because of Arun Khurana, about 14.5 odd crore, and about 5 odd crore that is coming from Sumant Kathpalia. The other 3 people, of course, a few lakhs. but serious concerns for sure.
My last question before I let you go. What are we looking at in terms of, IndusInd Bank and its future? Is there a risk that other senior officials were probably aware of the discrepancies but not yet named? What happens now?
Yeah, so in the SEBI order, a lot of people are named and unnamed. There are people whose names have not been disclosed, but the designations have been disclosed in the SEBI interim order, who were people who were fully aware of the developments. In fact, the CFO of the bank had highlighted these issues somewhere in the middle of 2023, and by December 2023, all of these people involved had found out things. The 5 people that SEBI has named are people who dealt in this information and went out and sold their shares, and therefore there is action against these people. But that doesn't mean that other people did not know and kept quiet. Those are separate issues which will likely be taken up, but yeah, serious concerns for sure.
Sumant Nair, thank you so much for that very comprehensive update. The big update coming in this evening, SEBI barring the former IndusInd Bank CEO and 4 others. We'll continue bringing you all of the developments and keep you updated.